like that. That's new.
You wanna, latest investment. You wanna hype yourself up, or
Yeah.
no?
Hit it. Let's go.
All right,
Oh
so
my
today
god.
we got Ashley in the building
What's up? How's
in
it
the Miami
going?
Hustle. When I first started following you, I remember you were in the Ultra Angels,
Oh yeah.
and I thought that was awesome, and I think that you guys are about to do that again, right?
Yes, auditions are coming up. So we gotta get our feet ready to just, put it all out there
Yeah.
and get our spot again. And yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, it's just like when that time comes, it just feels like a dream. And it feels like we're just on such of a high, a natural high. It's like I never want to come off that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so fun.
How did you first learn how to like shuffle the way that you do, like as good as you do?
Oh my god. I mean, took years, obviously. But
She's been a baller dancer since high school. At least since I know.
I mean, I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. I've danced ballet, point, flamenco, salsa, belly dance, um, hip hop. I never really got too much into contemporary, but I wish I would have, and a little more serious with that. Because then I would have gotten into like the turns and all of that, which is so just so beautiful to see. But I was just more of like hip hop dancer, like let's get it down.
Miami as fuck.
Yeah.
It's in the blood, born and raised, it's in there. But shuffling, I went to my first festival, I believe it was 2013, Life in Color. Oh my god, the paint, I don't even want to remind myself of that. But
That was in the Dolphin Stadium, right?
yeah, when it was Sun Life Stadium.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I just started seeing a lot of people dance, and me, like, if I'm not dancing when there's music around, like, there's an issue. Like, you really would have to be like, Ashley, are you okay? Because if there's music, like, I'm dancing. So my best friend at the time, Bianca, thank you for teaching me how to correctly do the running man. She taught me how to do the running man, and then I just kept doing it and doing it. And then I would try it in the shower. I don't recommend that.
That's not smart.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's not smart,
That
so
sounds
don't do
scary.
it. I would suggest maybe like on the grass with socks, yes. But yeah, it's just practice makes perfect. I started, with the running man, and I started learning little steps, little by little. I never really I don't know, considered myself as a shuffler at that moment or anything like that. I'm a dancer. I like to dance to anything.
Yeah, I feel like shuffling is pretty new. Just like
it's been around for years. For years, there's many different names to it. There's a whole history behind shuffling, and when it was banned, and then it was called shaping because it was banned before in Europe and
Banned?
on
They
the floor.
banned a dance?
Yeah, they banned the dance
they
because
Why?
banned the dance.
it's just, I don't know. I guess people didn't really like
That's crazy.
people dancing
It doesn't
on the
seem
floor.
like a crazy dance that would get banned.
I mean-
Have those people seen twerking?
Probably not.
I feel like
But I mean, still till nowadays there's still people that leave negative comments like, oh my god, what is this dance, blah blah blah. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like, if you have nothing nice to say, like, really don't say anything at all. Like, either you need Jesus in your life or you need something else, because it's just, let people live, right? If you see somebody doing what they like and they're happy, like, just let them do it.
Yeah.
Totally went off topic with that, but
haters gonna hate.
it was just like, it just goes back to why it was banned. I don't know. I guess people just didn't really like it. People were running into other people, and it's still a thing now. Like, even if you have a circle, people will literally just walk through, and it's just like, and
in
then,
a festival?
yes, and
Oh,
if you
shit.
hit them, they're like, oh my god. It's like, you see me dancing, like, don't walk.
They
by
deserve
me.
to walk through a mosh pit. That's what
I know
they do.
that's when I kind of like snub them a little bit more for being an idiot and walking through my path. But going back to the question,
Wait, but how long have the Ultra Angels been around? Because I think that's pretty new, right?
No, the Ultra Angels have been around. Miss Katie Kansas, the director, she's amazing. God bless you. She started the Ultra Angels. I believe it was 2012 or 2013.
Oh,
if
wow, okay.
I recall correctly the year.
Yeah.
They have, they're the Ultra Angels.
Uh-huh.
They're the dancers.
Well, it was
you
new-
know,
it
they've
was
been
new to
around
me,
for a little
so
bit. But the Shufflers
that's-
are new. The Hype Squad.
I
We're
got
called
you.
the Hype Squad. So first year was 2022, and then
Oh, I'm sorry. I
this
thought
year-
Ultra Angels were shufflers.
So we are Ultra Angels, but we're like Ultra Angels Hype Squad.
Got you.
You
Okay,
know.
cool.
Because
So
you have
there's
the go-go
different deviations,
dancers, the area list, you have the VIP
Oh.
dancers.
Oh no, I love the shufflers. And yeah,
I love us all,
'Cause that's-
honestly. Like, we're also
Those are-
hot, and
and
when
and
we're
they're
dancing,
the ones that started. You said recently, like
the Shufflers, yeah, the
Okay,
Hype Squad.
cool.
2022 is when the Shufflers were on stage for the first time ever, and yeah, like I said, Miss Katie Kansas.
That's cool. So you were part of the
made it.
beginning of it.
Yeah,
The,
it's really fun to say that I was a part of the beginning and
OG.
the
like,
inaugural.
OG,
Yeah.
because yeah, it feels really good, really really good.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I know you're also into real estate. So how is that going?
Yes,
Crazy times.
Yeah, it's
expensive
really crazy
in Miami.
time right now. I mean, Miami's Miami. People are always gonna be buying it no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be now 3 years that I've had my license, but it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't even feel that way. It feels less sometimes or more. I don't even know, but I like it. It's fun. It's very challenging. It's what everybody says. If you're not consistent with it, it's very easy to fall off track. And that's something that I wouldn't say like struggling with, but more so trying to perfect with it. My consistency in being, on top of a lot of things. Because if you fall off of any contract and you're off default, like, you're costing your client, thousands, sometimes maybe even millions of dollars, in some cases. So, yeah, it's just being consistent and making sure that you're on top of everything. It's just, yeah, the name of the game.
No, a lot goes
for
into it. I see, like, you got 1,000 stories on your Insta, like.
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
trying
if
to
you're
promote
not
stuff.
marketing yourself or anything, how are you gonna put yourself out there? So you're your own marketing person, unless you have a whole team that can do it for you, right? But you're your own everything.
Yeah.
You sell yourself at the end of the day, trying to sell a house.
Yeah.
So
In real estate, the toughest part is the beginning.
oh my gosh, yeah. Like, if you think you're gonna get, I mean, some people get $1 million listing in their first year, and that's luck,
Mhm.
right? Or that's either they maybe know somebody, or they have connections with something, or they start on a team, right? And they're able to get into that already in their first year. But in reality, like, nobody's gonna give you $1 million listing unless, one, you have, something behind your name, like some deals behind your name already done. Trust, if people are talking about you or recommending you, right? So it is tough the first years.
Even $1 million listing isn't gonna pay for your whole year.
Oh yeah,
It'll
not
pay
even
for like a
million.
quarter of it.
At this point in age, not even close.
Yeah.
You're gonna need like
So it is
5 of
tough.
those to keep up with the lifestyle. But I mean, at the end of the day, you don't want to stick to one income, right? You want to try to find something else that would be passive while you're still able to do something that you love and you're passionate about. So I think
Well-
that's just the goal in life, right?
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of multiple streams of income, did you start working for Voli, the vodka company? Like, was that recent, or have you been doing that?
So I started this year working for them as a volley girl, as their ambassador. So we just, go to events or liquor stores.
How
and
did
we're
that
selling our
happen? Like,
product.
how'd you find it?
So actually thankful for my business partner and his girlfriend. She was a ambassador before as well, and she introduced me to the CEO, and I sent my information, trying to look for a weekend job. I like to have multiple streams of income or do multiple things, so that's how it started. And it's a Miami brand. It's what Miami is, what Cuban American business is, and that's me. So, and I prefer water, but
prefer
if I
water.
do want to have a little drink, I
Yeah.
go for vodka. So
Yeah.
it's liquor that I like,
And it's homegrown.
It's homegrown, so
For
it's
sure.
perfect. And so I started as the ambassador. We just go to, like I said, liquor stores, and events, and we sell our product. We inform people about our product and just putting it out there. And then I wanted just a little bit more with it. And then now I am their sales manager. So hopefully, can keep it that way.
Hey.
Wow, that's all within a year, or
Yes,
not even a
all
year,
within
right?
a year.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so just trying to push, and it's still, I wouldn't say brand new, but just a lot of people don't know about it yet, and we're just trying to push it more and more, and just have
Sure.
it.
No, it takes marketing.
Yeah, it takes a lot of marketing.
Everybody thinks of Tito's.
So the best part is that. Oh, let's not even talk about that right now.
Made in Miami.
So the best part is that our cases, our bottles are bilingual. So 3 of our bottles are in English and 3 are in Spanish. So we keep the Cuban American culture alive no matter what, always. And we are distilled and distributed here. We are truly made first, truly vodka made in Miami.
Who would think about doing that? A vodka brand in Miami?
I mean,
Who's the owner of it?
Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull,
Oh,
and his
okay.
amazing business partner, Priscilla Perez.
Shout out
you
Pitbull.
see-
Shout out Priscilla.
It stands for I Love 305, which is the hashtag. So Voli comes from I Love 305.
Oh,
Who better
wow, I
yet
didn't
to
know that.
represent than the Mr. 305 himself. So, yeah.
Hey, that
That's
guy does
amazing.
everything.
And he doesn't fail at nothing. So that's
good at
why
everything.
it's so amazing to just be a part of that, their organization and their business, because they don't fail at anything, and they like to succeed, and just they keep their culture alive, and that's the main thing. So that's what I love.
What have you been able to learn from like working with someone like that always succeeds in something that they do?
Oh my God, that's a good question. Main thing is to never take no for an answer. Which is the main thing that I've definitely Priscilla doesn't take, and I've been trying to get that from her, because you should never take no, especially in like a male dominated industry with real estate as well, right? And the liquor industry, it's all male dominated, like, let's be real, right? So it's just the main thing is to never take no for an answer, and be consistent, and just keep being on top, like be in front of the person that you need to talk to, keep being in front of their face, keep doing this. And so if they say no and be like F you, whatever, like, okay, whatever, then I'll stop. But if just continue going at it, because at one point they will budge, and they will give it a chance.
Persistence.
That's the word for it, persistence. So yeah, that's definitely what I've taken.
It can't be too hard to sell vodka, honestly. In Miami,
you would have been. That's what I thought.
Be a volley guy, a volley boy. Be a volley boy.
But maybe we'll start that avenue. I don't know. We'll talk to Priscilla.
I mean, it's male dominated, right?
Right.
You just walk in there. Oh, yeah, say it.
Hey.
But you would think it's easy to sell a Miami-made brand, right? But like, I even had somebody ask me like, okay, so are you gonna invest in our company now? And it's just like, what?
Haters.
I mean, this is like we're here to work with each other, Miami-made brand, Miami restaurant. Like, let's bring it up together, like that's what businesses should be doing here.
Sure.
But no, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. There's, sometimes you get people on good days, sometimes you get them on bad days. So it's just about just always having a great attitude and always just smiling, because, you can't take it personal with anything that anybody tells you. And that's one thing I'm still learning. And it's sometimes hard to not take things personal, because I can be an emotional person, right? And I want to get things done. But you can't be emotional towards things at all, because that's when I feel like they won't really come out the way you want them to, and then you'll drive yourself more crazy.
Especially in business. Like, at the end of the day, it's about the dollars.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't make sense to them, it's not gonna make sense.
Exactly. So I mean, it's been pretty fun. I like it. I'm just enjoying my days and just trying to enjoy my life while selling homes and vodka.
Do you ever try to mix the two? Like if someone buys a house or sells a house, you give them a
Yeah, so I
vodka?
actually did it for a tenant of mine, their family. I was like, "You guys like vodka?" So I gave them a bottle, and they're like, "Yes, we love it." And then they had 2 kids, so it kind of worked out for them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds so bad. They're great parents, I promise. But sometimes you kind of do need a little, pick me
For
up
sure,
on the
100%.
weekends when dealing with kids, right?
Especially if it's made in Miami, distilled and everything.
Everything. Everything. You heard that, everybody? Everything.
Everything. Yeah, no, you think vodka, you think Russian.
Yeah. Everything.
Should be from
I think it's a
Miami.
school, right? Is it that one?
Skol
The
vodka.
Skol vodka. Yeah. I heard somebody when I was doing a tasting once. I think it was at a Big Daddy's. Yeah, some guy's like, no, I like Skol. I was like, woo! Oh, you're Russian for sure.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Nothing against that. Everybody likes, has their preference.
For sure.
So with everything you got going on, do you think that you would be willing to add something else, or do you think your plate's pretty full?
Well, I mean, besides real estate and vodka, I'm getting my master's, so I do grad school as well. So maybe no, that's not enough on my plate. I mean, thankfully, my master's is a fast-paced program, so in 10 months I'll be done. So it's not like 2 years, whatever, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
What's the master's in?
Getting my master's in international real estate. At
International real estate? Wow,
Mhm.
that's interesting.
FIU. Yes.
What is that exactly? Like dealing with sales internationally?
So
or clients,
you
or
would
how does that
think
work?
that, but it's just going a little more into depth with developments. How can I explain it? So one, we have 6 professors and they all have PhDs in real estate. So it's nice that I'm learning from people that with their energy, you can tell that they enjoy what they're teaching. So we just go more in depth with real estate law, with finance, corporate finance. There's a lot of guest speakers from different, like, um, actually this week we had somebody from zoning, talk to us a little bit about Miami-Dade County and their zoning. So we just kind of just go into like a deep dive into real estate, and it's a lot of connections that you make as well, during those 10 months. So it's really nice. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I just feel like with the 63 hours that you do in the school for real estate and then doing the license, I just don't think that's enough. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have the trainings and stuff at the brokerage, that either you choose that or with the Miami Association. But I feel like with the masters, I mean, education, I feel like is always going to be everything. I mean, how do people teach themselves? They either read books or they do research. So at the end of the day, you're doing some type of education in order for you to move forward, no matter if you get your degree or not. Like,
Yeah.
that's the way you are going to learn something, right? So, yeah, I just feel like education is everything, and that will set me a little to a different level than other, agents here in Miami, especially that we have the biggest association in the nation with over, I think now 60,000 agents.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
competition.
knowledge is
lot.
power for sure. It'll
Knowledge
definitely
is definitely
separate you
power.
from the competition.
Knowledge is power, no
How-
matter what anybody tells you.
And how has real estate? You said you've got your license for how many years now? 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 now.
How have you seen real estate change within those 3 years? Like, has it been pretty drastic because of everything in the economy, or?
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
really.
I wouldn't say like crazy drastic, but yes and no. I feel like a lot of people are just really scared to, move money. I mean, there's people that are not, right? Because there's people that are making money
Mhm.
right now in real estate, but there's other people that are very scared to risk their money because either they see similar signs in 0708, which I really can't tell you it's the same thing. It's very different than what's happening now.
Yeah.
Right? But that's a whole different ball game. People are gonna have their own opinions towards that. But that just goes back to people are scared to either risk their money, the rates scare them, oh my God, it's super expensive. But that just goes back to if you're not evolving with time, And with where you're at, you're gonna stay behind and you're gonna be kicked out of where you're at. So you gotta change with time and you gotta get with the ball because the ball's changing. And if you're not, like you're out, you're done. You're not gonna be in that game plan or in the game. So, no matter how much you can complain of the rates or prices changing, you got to get with it. You got to find another stream of income, do what you like, find what you like, and stick to that and make money with it. Because, yeah, I mean, we're not going back to what it was before. I'll tell you that much. So,
It
and
kind of needs to, but it's not gonna.
it's not
These
gonna.
next 12 months are going to be crazy, I think,
Yeah.
because of the election coming up. That's why
Mm-hmm.
people, like you said, are probably scared to move money
Yep.
because no one knows what's about to happen.
Knows. And I'm scared myself,
Yeah.
I mean, can't really be saying that, right? But I mean,
It's
true.
Is your typical client like in their 40s, 50s?
No, I mean,
'Cause like nobody my age is trying to buy a house right now. And if you are, it's
I mean, it depends. I
It's
do
a
have
struggle.
some people around my age that are buying, but they're not buying to live in. They're buying to invest and buying like duplexes and triplexes instead, because I feel like that's what one should be focusing on. What can I buy that's going to give me money? Right? It's great to own your own house, right? And yeah, you're building your own equity, but passive income. What's giving you
yeah.
money to pay for that house that you're living in? So
And everyone's renting nowadays.
everybody's
Because, like you said,
renting.
no one's buying.
Nobody's buying.
So
but
if you have the money, available to buy an investment property, that would be amazing, like ideal.
listen, if you have capital right now, you should definitely check if it's a possibility for you to buy, because there is possibility for you to make money. There's
Yeah.
opportunities out there, and we see it every day.
In Little Havana, there's a lot of duplexes.
Oh my God,
Some good
there's
ones.
my business partner. They right now have a duplex, or yeah, no, a fourplex actually, around Little Havana, or a little more north towards it, and you can tear it down, and there's two townhomes right next to it that are currently being built and they're gonna be sold for sure over $1 million. So it's like people are still finding things, areas. People are still moving down to Miami, especially now that the winter is coming, right? Over there, people want to be in
They're
the
coming.
heat. So they're coming.
They're coming.
Money's still gonna be blown down for sure. So
Yeah.
it's like people want to be oblivious of the fact, but it's like people have money. They're coming with the
for
money.
sure.
So it's happening.
The people with the money are definitely coming to Miami. But it's pricing people like us out.
But it is. But that's why I'm saying you gotta get with the program, because if not,
Yeah, you gotta be out here being a hustler.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
If not, but there's so much opportunity out there, and people want to take that for granted. Like, we live in the United States of America. We gotta, as long as it's still that, we gotta, we gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah.
As long, it's hard times right now, but
So-
as long as we're still that, we gotta.
So you're
be
saying
on
like
it.
if you're gonna buy a house, you want to buy a duplex, something that you're gonna be able to put an efficiency on the side and make money from it.
Oh,
as well.
100%.
That
yeah.
kind of sucks.
Why?
Kind of don't want to live like that. Like I want to have peace. I want to have my own house. Like we were talking earlier. Like
But at the end of
you
the
want
day,
a couple acres
but
of
that's
land.
not going to be a rest of your life thing. That's going to be something that you can remodel in the next year, 2, 3, 4 to make it better.
Sure.
You all around, right? And then you're able to buy yourself a home that you like.
Go ahead.
On average,
Mhm.
I'm trying to buy an investment property. How much am I throwing down?
I mean, it really depends on what type of property you're going to.
I could tell you, it'd be
mean-
like, it depends. But if it's gonna be like 600,000, I would say like 60 to 70,000. But what I would recommend, and you don't have to live there, because what I was gonna do with my brother is buy a duplex, and it was actually a 3-2 with a separated 1-1, and it was priced at like 700s, but we offered low, and we did the inspection and we pulled out because it would have taken too much money to make it nice. But anyways, what you could do is split that 60,000, let's say down payment, between two people. 35,000 each is more affordable. And then we weren't even gonna live there. Like, just have people rent it out. Like the 3-2, we were gonna try to Airbnb it, and then the 1-1, see if somebody could rent it out.
Yeah.
And nowadays rent is expensive as fuck.
It's
So
super expensive.
I feel you because it's a headache, like for sure it can be, but if you do it right, it'll pay off.
It'll pay
And
off.
if you do it right, it'll pay off. What's like, without you having to do much
Yeah.
other than maybe
Sure.
answering to some problems.
That's the thing. It has to make sense, and you have to be working with somebody that knows what they're doing, knows how to negotiate, knows that you're gonna be making money there, and they're not just putting you in a shitty property.
And
You get me? Because it's very easy to just do that.
and like a cheat code is what I would say for you since you have your license. Because I had my license, I was gonna do that deal, and I was gonna be my brother's realtor, so I was
Yeah.
gonna earn commission from the seller, and I was gonna use that commission to put down towards my half.
Yeah.
So my half was gonna be less than my brother's technically, since I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
So for any realtor listening, like that's what I would do
Yeah.
if the opportunity's there.
No, 100%. You can put your commission to.
Because as a
whatever you
realtor,
want.
if you put your commission towards a $700,000 property, that's a
Yes.
nice chunk that you could reinvest into that property.
It's a really nice chunk. It's a really nice chunk, and
Yeah.
it'll go a long way.
But then we agreed that cash is king at the end of the day because nowadays, again, like no one knows what's about to happen, and it just didn't work out. So I'm not really looking anymore. We're just trying to save as much as possible and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it depends.
Do you think the market will go down, like now that people are moving out of Miami again? Like, do you think it'll
I mean,
stabilize?
this week the rates I think went down. No, I think it was like a 0.5. So like maybe we'll start seeing some type of decline. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's so hard to predict. Like we can say something, but then the next day it's the complete opposite. So it's like I can't say, yeah, it went down now, but maybe in the next week it's gonna go back up even more. So I mean, they did predict that in the next year it'll start declining. But I don't know. I feel like with people now coming down in the winter, they're gonna be, buying their vacation home or doing this or doing that. I mean, that's gonna make that makes demand go up. So it's just, I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping that it goes down, right? But then it's not gonna go back down less than 5 or 5.5. That's for sure. Whenever it starts to go down that much, but what people are hoping for like 3%, 4% ever again, that's not
No,
gonna
I think
happen.
that'll be not for another at least 5 years.
Unless we have like another pandemic, but I don't think they're gonna let rates go down that low ever again. I don't think so.
We're living in crazy times, that's for sure. What's your favorite part about being a realtor?
That's a really good question. There's a lot of great parts to being
Good
a
answer.
realtor. There's also a lot of stressful parts to being a realtor. Very, very stressful parts. But I mean, I don't know. I guess it's really hard. Everybody says closing day, right? But I mean, the best time for me, I guess, is when you see that feeling light up in your client's eyes, or you see it in their face when they walk into the home, and it's like, oh, like this is it, like this is the one, that's definitely like the top feeling for sure, because it's like, like the work that I did, the search, it's worth it. And like it's really nice when you kind of see them like kind of relax, and it's like, wow, we found it, like this is the one, like this is, even though like once you put an offer, it's a whole stress that comes out. But again, that would probably have to be one of the top feelings.
Do you like being a buyer's realtor, a seller's realtor, or renters more?
I should say everything, right?
No, I mean it's preference, whatever you.
It's. I mean, I feel like it's so different. You should like everything, because at the end of the day, you're giving the same deed. You're closing something, and you're giving somebody. You're starting somebody's new chapter, right? So I mean, there's some rentals that I would say that have been my best, and then some buyers that have been my best as well. I mean, I don't know, it's hard. I mean, a lot of people say that being a listing agent is the best, right? Because you have control of the listing, right? But I don't know. It's really hard to pick. I like
No,
it
it's good. You don't have to.
all.
Yeah, as
I
long as
don't
you like
know.
it all, you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have to pick.
fun. I
That's
mean,
good.
I will tell you that like residential sometimes is a little crazy. Commercial is fun. It's a different ball game. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as a realtor, you should like it all and be able to do it all. Because if not, I don't know how are you a well-rounded realtor if you don't do it all. Yeah.
Well, not most. I feel like most realtors, just because they do real estate residential, they don't do commercial.
I mean, I just think some people don't like to get into that side of things sometimes.
But you're all up in commercial though. Like as I
I'm
see.
trying to. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a commercial listing. Whoever wants a beauty, a beauty business, just hit me up, please. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that avenue as well. I think it's fun. I don't
Sure.
know, dealing with commercial. It's I don't know.
It's exciting. I mean, at the
bigger.
end of the day, you're dealing with business owners,
Yeah.
and business owners most of the time have money, so maybe they
Yeah.
want to buy an investment property.
It can lead into both areas. Yeah, they'll want an investment property as well. They need to move their money, so
Exactly. Yeah.
you can't have your money sitting. You just can't. You're not gonna make anything with it just there. So, um, yeah.
One thing I'll say about you is that you're definitely early morning grinder from what you post when I see you working out in the gym. Tell me about how you're able to wake up so motivated and dedicated every morning and so consistently too, because that's not easy.
No, it's not because
It's like
I'm like
probably the hardest part of your day, right?
yeah, because like right now I'm like I feel like it's getting harder every day. And before I used to be like, oh, my alarm, let's go, like, and now I'm just like snooze, 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 snooze. It's hard, right? I don't feel like it's not maybe motivation, but it's consistency and like the want for it, like the want to be healthy, the want to look a certain way that I want to look, you know. So I feel like that's what kind of pushes me every day. Like now, the thing on my head is, auditions are coming up for Ultra. So then, okay, Ultra, I gotta get up and look good for Ultra. I gotta get up and look good for Ultra. So that's what kind of I guess is my motivation right now, or what drives me. But I mean, mainly what drives me the most is I want to look a certain ways, um, fitness wise. So that's what drives me every day because I'm not there yet. But it's really hard. I mean, waking up every day at 5 a.m., it's not easy, especially that there's so much that I need to do in the day and I need to finish in the day. So wanting to be in bed by 9:30, 10 sometimes is really hard, right? Because especially if I'm in school from 5 to 10 p.m.
Wow.
If you're doing that for the first time, it seems impossible. But after you're done with that workout, it's the best feeling in the world.
Oh no, yeah, it's like
ah.
the best. Oh my god, honestly, like working out, it feels so good. Just sweating and I don't know, pushing all that weight, like it just really reminds me that I can do anything, and that I'm able to do anything. So it just kind of sets my tone for the day. And yeah, like today I didn't really go to the gym this morning, and yeah, I felt it throughout the day.
It was a snooze day.
Yeah. I mean, not much of a snooze thing. I kind of have stitches on my head right now because I had to get a biopsy done. So I don't know. I kind of just a little scared to. I don't know. I'm scared that the stitches are like, bah!
Yeah, don't do
I don't
that.
know, right?
Worst
Like-
case. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, oh, and I'm just like,
Hell
oh
no.
shit. So I mean, the doctor said I could work out and I'm fine, but I don't know. I'm a little scared.
You go hard though, so I feel you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if I like squeeze, I don't know. I'm scared that, just.
Yeah, just take the day off. You're good. You go hard.
Right? I don't know. Maybe I should.
Sometimes
I'll take the
rest days
of the
are
week
good.
off, but.
And tomorrow's a holiday, so it's another day off.
What?
It's Veterans Day.
Tomorrow's a holiday?
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
shout out all the veterans.
Thank
Shout
you,
out the
veterans.
Yes.
Is it? Don't we usually have it on a Monday?
I don't know.
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Tomorrow's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh, but I don't know. I feel like we always have Veterans Day.
I was told I
Labor
have
Day
it off, so I'm celebrating
No, but
Veterans
yeah,
Day.
Oh,
yeah.
you're off tomorrow. You're off tomorrow?
I mean, yes,
Hey.
kind of, in a way.
All right.
We're never off.
Yeah, it's
Technically.
The hustle
yeah,
never
it's
stops.
hard for me to take a day off. I feel like I'm always like doing something 24/7. So I don't know, but it's needed to take a day off to mentally refresh and put yourself back together.
What do you do on your days off?
It's a good question.
You
I don't
drink
know. It
Voli vodka.
depends.
That's what you do.
Maybe I'll make myself
Yeah.
an espresso martini.
Oof, nice.
No, I mean it really depends. If the day's really nice, I like to sit out in my backyard. I mean, I don't really get in the pool. I should, but I mean, I try to get as much vitamin D as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really look that way because I got my dad's color.
No days off.
I got the white skin from my dad. Couldn't get tan from my mom, but it's okay. At least the
Thanks, Dad.
vitamin D just takes care of my skin, inside. 'Cause we
Sure.
all need vitamin D. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I love the sun.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the cold.
I'm in the sun a lot.
Oh,
So
yeah. I can deal with
try
the
to take a
cold for a
break.
little bit, but like I'm a Miami girl. I was made for the heat, for the sand, sun, everything.
Yeah.
The warm.
speaking my
it.
language.
So with everything you got going on, what do you see next for yourself? Like you got the Ultra Angels are back, so you're gonna do Ultra in like March, I think.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start practicing soon.
Yeah, well, I
And
mean, we have the auditions first, so auditions, I think, sometime soon. Should be soon. They'll be
When-
announcing it.
when do they all get together and like start to really practice and do the thing?
I mean, really, it's that same week. It's a whole week of just madness going on and making sure that
Are
You know,
are you
we-
gonna have like, are you gonna be done with classes within that
No.
whole tryout situation, or you're gonna have classes and the
Yeah.
tryout and everything?
Oh,
Are you-
it's just more to the plate.
How are you feeling
yeah, it's
about
just
that?
more to the
Yeah.
plate.
You ready? Excited?
I'm always born ready for whatever life throws at me. Bring it on! Maybe I should not say that because life will really test me. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm ready. It's just all about making sure that I time manage myself correctly and, everything fits in my schedule and not drive myself too crazy. I mean, it's really hard to say. Better. Easier said than done. But yeah, I know it's probably going to be crazy and I'm probably going to go stressed as always because that's just how I am and
Then
I
you
wouldn't be
dance it off.
myself.
You dance
But-
it
Just
off.
dance it
Yeah,
off.
just dance it off. Just the 3 days dancing on stage will all be worth it no matter what. So
I'm sure that's a rush.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
it's-
how's that feeling of dancing on
I
stage?
can't even
Do
explain.
do you just like kill it while you're dancing it and not realize how many people are watching, or do you like look up and see all these people and start getting nervous?
I mean, right before I get on, I kind of get like those little like bugs, those nerves, and I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm just like want to like bite my nails off or whatever. Just my anxiety when it gets to me, but just the second that I go off and like I just hear the crowd and the beat drops, it just all goes away. Sometimes I black out and I don't even know what goes on. But all I know is that we killed it or I killed it and we were good. But I mean, that's kind of when my best moves come out, when I just black out and I don't even remember what goes on. I mean, just sometimes, you feel the energy from the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's really crazy to explain,
Yeah.
but you feel the energy and like, yeah, they're not there to, a lot of them are there to watch the dancers, right? But mainly like the DJ is the star. So it's like, man, to just feel what they feel,
Yeah.
you can really tell why they love it or like why,
It's intoxicating for sure.
it's a
Like
very
I've only
addicting
ever experienced
feeling.
it with baseball, where there's like a couple thousand people in the stands. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Exactly,
Like,
it's like that.
they hit a fly ball to me and I caught it, and you hear, it's just crazy.
Right,
as fuck.
when you hear thousands of people just screaming for you,
Pretty
and it's
cool.
just
I'm
like,
not-
what?
I'm not gonna lie. I got the opportunity to pitch in the Marlins Stadium my senior year, and I'm not gonna lie. I started, and my whole body was numb. I don't know if it was, maybe it was probably nerves, but I kept telling myself I'm not nervous, and it was crazy because I knew almost everyone in the stands because I
Yeah.
played against my former school,
Oh,
and my
shit.
parents were there, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah, that's why
I'm
you're
good, I'm
nervous.
good, but I couldn't feel my body. And I was just hoping for the best because when you don't feel your body and you're pitching, it's kind of tough. Like you just kind of hope you're throwing hard because you don't even know.
Yeah, you
Kinda
don't even
hope.
know what force you're going with.
Sure.
Yeah. So I could imagine, like, I don't know, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, all you see are like little heads. But oh man, I'll never
So many
forget.
people in Ultra, it's
Yeah.
Are you
crazy.
there like on the main stage prime time? Like, do they have you guys out there for that time or?
I mean, yeah, it depends on the DJs that want the dancers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's mostly the main
Oh,
stage
so
that we're
they
at.
choose. They get to say, okay, we want the shufflers.
Yeah, they either say yes or no
That's cool.
for the dancers on stage. Yeah,
That's so
yeah. I'll never forget the first year, honestly, coming out that we danced and the beat dropped and like the fire comes out. Oh, I screamed too. Like I was like, oh yes! Like it was just the greatest feeling ever because we hit like right when the beat drops and oh my god, it was just so crazy. And then everybody was screaming too. So like yeah, I screamed with everybody too because it was just yeah, it was so
amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's really hard to explain it. You just have to like really go through it to really understand. You know, and it kind of just goes with what you said, like, you know, with baseball and you're the center of attention of something, right? With just so many people. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
It's sad most people won't get to experience it,
Yeah.
and you're lucky. Like you get to actually do that. I'm like,
Yeah,
you gotta taste
pretty
it, bro.
blessed, honestly.
For sure.
Because if you would have told me my first ultra was 2015, yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be a dancer for ultra. Like I would have been like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
No,
Like
no.
there's no way I'm gonna be dancing on that stage. But no, honestly, where there's a will, there's a way, and yeah, it just shows that anything's possible.
No, it's crazy.
It's pretty fun.
Nah, like being here with you, we went to high school together.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
And I remember like, okay, we're gonna skip this day. We're gonna go to Ultra, guys. All right, cool. Shit. All right, let's do it.
Oh my god,
And
stop.
then now here you are, full circle.
I know,
You
right?
get to
It's
perform there.
crazy.
It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
And I get to do it with my best friend too, and we went to the, ultra together the first time.
That's so cool.
So it's fun. It's really a full circle moment.
That's sick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting paid to just dance
That is amazing.
at one of the biggest festival stages, like
With
in
the
the
biggest
world.
DJs.
Yeah.
It's and no matter what, Ultra has like the best lineup. Like
Yeah,
people
exactly.
can fight that, but like you're not gonna be right.
I mean, it's
You're just not.
It's
The top people go to
It's
it.
Miami.
Yeah.
Like who doesn't want to play
For real.
Ultra Miami? You know.
Ultra Miami is probably the number one of all the ultras.
I think it is. And I think I don't know if Brazil comes after or Europe. I'm not sure.
Brazil's probably popping.
Right? Brazil
Brazil's
probably
probably
is
live.
popping. I'm dying to go to Brazil.
it's
Honestly.
like a bucket list thing. Go
Yeah.
party in
For
Brazil.
sure.
That's
Oh
wild.
Oh my god, like Carnival. Oh
That
man,
is
you know how
wild.
crazy
down?
that
We
must
down?
be.
We out?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's go. I'm super down for Carnival. Like, I'm dying to go. Like, wee. Yeah.
Oh wait, where's Carnival?
I mean, I feel like they have it in a bunch of different places in the Caribbean. No.
Okay, yeah.
I feel
In
like
the
it's more
Caribbean for sure.
like Caribbean
Yeah.
type Carnival.
Mhm.
But I think they do have it in Brazil too, a lot.
If they do, we out.
I'm super down. I'm dying to go. Oh my god, the girls with the costumes and yes.
It's like
yes.
what are those birds? The big colorful birds with
Oh,
the
like-
big.
like parrot.
No, not the parrot. The peacocks.
The peacock.
Oh, too
Yeah,
The
peacocks.
Yeah. Yeah, peacocks. Those are really nice. And the males when
There's
they have
1,000 of them out here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see them
Yeah.
everywhere.
they have Pinecrest, Coral Gables. That's their animal. Their mascot.
Yeah, they're out
Yeah.
there.
This is their mascot.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't know.
what's up with what do you think is next for you in real estate once you get the master's degree? Is that something that you just did because you wanted to be more knowledgeable, or is that like a huge stepping stone for you in your career?
Both. I feel like it would be a huge stepping stone in my career, and I wanted to just gain more knowledge and just go more into, just get a deep dive into real estate, more. I'm hoping that with this, it'll give me like for sure my real end game with what I want to do with real estate. I know I do want to tend more to the commercial side. yes, I want to do everything, residential as well for people that I know are ready 100%, but I feel like commercial is mainly something that I would want to focus on. Um, yeah, I want to focus on commercial spots, you know, like little malls, boutique malls, things like
I
that.
feel like
Yeah.
Miami's a great place for that. There's always
Mhm.
business.
There's always business. So, but yeah, I'm just hopefully that what I want is for this to give me like my first sure end game with real estate with what I want to do. And yeah, again, I'm just trying to have fun with it. Just trying to have fun, sell the city that I was born and raised in. Super grateful for that, and I'm grateful that I have my business partners, Brian and Karen, that they help me out, and I can still do other things that I'm passionate about, and yeah, just still got my business going. And shout out to George, Gerda, and Dinora. Love you guys. RESF, you guys are the best. It's a family, and they truly want you to succeed there no matter what. And it's amazing that I like to work like that. Like, if I don't feel like it's a family setting and nobody's gonna like push you, or
Mhm.
nobody wants to see you succeed, like I don't want to be there.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. I don't feel like it's a good working environment. I mean, everybody thinks differently, right? But I just feel like you should love the people that you work with. You should enjoy going to work and enjoy seeing your colleagues,
Yeah.
and not like, oh, I have to go over here. Oh, I have to see this person now,
No.
you know?
The older we get, the smaller your circle gets, and those
Oh
people
my
they just don't
God,
make it through.
yes.
You just don't keep
Yeah.
them around.
Yeah,
Just can't.
I've been learning that more and more the older I get, and I'm only 26. Ew, I turned 27 now, but ew,
So old.
ew, I don't want to be 27. Just keep me at 20.
Sure.
Nah, I wish.
I
Yeah,
think the
20
30s is where it's at. I think that's
Yeah.
when everyone kind of figures it out.
Yeah, but I don't know. 20s, I had like barely any responsibilities.
Of
It
course.
was just
Yeah.
school, work,
20s could be reckless.
and like yeah, it was just so much fun. Yeah, honestly, keep me back there. I wish.
You're still there, so keep having fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when I say 20s, I mean like just like 20 years
Early
old.
20s.
Oh, just
like
20.
20 years
Sure.
old. Yeah, no,
Like
not
peak-
21,
like-
22, like 20.
peak college days.
Yeah, like peak college days, 20.
Like,
Like,
all I
yes,
gotta-
I know I'm still young. Oh my God. Yeah, la, 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 la. But the responsibilities, the older you get, it just sucks. Like, just give me a 20. Like, I'll take those responsibilities. That's fine.
Good
Like,
times.
really good times. Yeah, peak college days. Yeah, it was
Yeah, but the better days are coming.
better days are coming. And yeah, that's
I think
what I'm
our
telling
best
myself.
days are literally in front. Like,
And that's what everybody says. Like, the 30s, that, that's
The best is yet to come.
the best.
I
is
feel
yet
like
to
because
come.
in our 20s it's a lot of fun, but you learn a lot too, and then 30s you kind of have to implement everything you've learned, and it could be boring, like
I feel like, yeah,
but
if you make it boring.
yeah, if I think it's, I don't know. I think
It's
you
Miami,
are
can't
where
be
you
bored
make
here.
it. Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. But damn, bones. Oh,
bones.
your joints. they don't really believe age is nothing but a number.
You're hilarious.
As long as you keep dancing and working out in the mornings, you're good though. You're ahead of
Listen,
everyone.
no,
You're gonna feel
there
like you're
was-
20.
At Orange Theory, there was somebody that was 92 years old, and that man did not look 92, and he was on that treadmill, and I was like, I want to be like that when I'm
Yeah.
92. Like, that's when I want to be, like, on the treadmill running. Pow, 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 pow.
That's the thing. It's possible. So it's
Yeah.
like
It is.
you can't be, your joints and your bones can't be hurting right now. Like, that's in your head.
Yeah,
You're okay.
exactly.
You're fine.
It's all mental.
Now when you've been dancing a lot and just throwing yourself on the floor and like knees, they kind of
Makes you
go out
stronger.
after a while.
I dove headfirst 1,000
Yeah,
times, so
so-
I feel you.
Yeah.
I get those aches and pains, but
Exactly.
we're good.
We're fine.
I miss
We're
doing
okay.
that though. I miss that a lot. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, Halloween theme.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I guess with that, until next time.
This
No,
was fun.
but
No, yeah, thank you for coming. this is your second time here. I apologize for the first time. I fuck up on my part.
Yeah,
So
I know it's okay.
Thank
This
you for
was.
coming back.
I think this was fun. This is
Truly,
better.
you're the #1 Miami Hustle rapper
Aw,
out on
stop.
Instagram. So we really appreciate you and
Oh, we love you guys.
can't wait to have
Love
you back
guys.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
this
gonna
was
keep
fun.
following you and of course your hustle.
100%.
We can't wait to see what's next with Vodka, because you know we all love it
Mm-hmm.
from Miami, just
Miami
like us.
made, first and only.
And of course with your real estate, and then the Ultra Angels,
Yeah.
which is gonna be exciting too.
For sure. So you know who to call if you need vodka. Restaurant owners, club owners, Miami. Let's go. Let's work together. And then, you know, you want to invest, buy a house. A one-stop shop.
Hit up Ashley, guys.
And what about all these
Yes.
people that want to learn how to shuffle? Do you like teach people too, or what?
I was teaching. I did classes. But maybe in the summer I'll start again after I'm done with school. So that's on pause.
You heard it here
but
first. Exclusive
Hey.
workouts maybe coming soon.
Maybe.
Just hit me up for anything you want. One-stop shop. I got you.
There you
She
go.
does it all.
One stop shop.
Oh my god.